of Their Own was always in second.
We will be reviewing the movie on an episode in the next few weeks. So if you have any, if you have to follow along, watch the movie, hear what we say, offer your own opinion, make sure you give it a watch. Do we think there's anyone that listens to the show that hasn't seen The Sandlot? I sure hope not. Like, if you're someone who is a full-grown adult and you never watched Sandlot as a kid, that's pretty sad.
Dude, it's one of my favorites. And I actually haven't watched it in a while. It's been a while, so I just know it's going to hit perfect when I watch it this time.
It's going to be good, and I can't wait to look at it from a lens of judgment. Yep. That's it for new news. Let's go to our guest. Who could that be? Oh, wait, Josh, we already told you. Yep, okay. It's Donna Kelce. All right.
Mama! As a, I get a chuckle.
Okay.
Because I know you're doing it to make me laugh.
Of course.
You think that.
It's all that mommy needs to know.
Okay.
This is between us, Jason. It's what happens when you're the firstborn.
Oh, geez, it's funny.
You're the second-born, Travis.
Love you both.
You're so much like Ed, it's fucking disgusting.
I know I'm like Ed.
No. You have several redeeming qualities, Jason.
Oh, my gosh, Mom, don't go on Dad like that. He doesn't need that.
I didn't say anything that he didn't. I didn't say he didn't, but I just said that you
It was implied.
Several. Anyway.
All righty. Mom, do you know what you were brought here to do?
Yeah, I think I've got to tell some stories and explain what it was like raising you two. So I think that's kind of what I'm here for. Does that sound correct?
I think we got some no dumb questions, maybe voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I was going to talk about how you guys both got lost all the time, but that Jason did it because he wasn't paying attention. Travis did it on purpose to escape.
I was never lost, Mommy. I was always just right around the corner.
You were escaping. You were lost to us.
I knew it. I knew exactly where you guys were.
I know. But we didn't know.
I knew you guys were terrified.
Yeah, you were
that's the excitement of it.
Like Peter Pan's Lost Boys. Yeah.
You're doing it, Peter. You're really doing it.
You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah.
Bang-a-rang.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will just, because I was going to tell stories about the Superman chip clip. Remember, you used to put a towel. Both you guys would put a towel around your shoulders. You put a chip clip right here. You would cut your neck. I took you into daycare, and you said that your father cut you with a knife. I almost got taken down to the...
Sounds like a Travis story.
Yeah, that was definitely me for sure.
Yeah. Yep. And Dad was out of the country. He was in Mexico, so he couldn't have done it.
Because Dad never showed me enough attention. He only cared about Jason.
Dad was in Mexico because he had just slit Travis's throat. He was like, I got to get the fuck out of Dodge.
The one thing I know we're going to get to is we're going to run back that question that we did in a bonus episode with Ed. What do you do if your child calls CPS on you?
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
love
that kind of happened with Travis.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. This is going to be great.
All right.
Guys, skip ahead just to Donna's intro right here.
I am looking for Donna's intro, and I do not see it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Mother's Day episode. Got it? All right.
Vicariously through you. You travel more than anyone we know, Mommy.
No, I think you guys beat me by a mile. But Bahamas I've been to Dominican Republic, although that was it was interesting. Then we went to we were supposed to go to Haiti, but they had to redirect us because they were having some civil strife. So we ended up in St. Martin, St. Thomas, which is much better. St. Thomas, yeah, they were. We couldn't get off the ship. We had to bail and go to St. Thomas. But I'm much rather be there anyway.
Sometimes you just gotta get off the ship.
Yeah.
Wait till the lights are out.
We kept going like, who's on first? Where are we going? What island are we at? We didn't know. So it was
civil
kind of
strife
fun,
sounds exciting. What is civil strife for me? What was going on there in Haiti?
Jason, this is irrelevant. Yeah, no, Jason, this isn't that show.
I think those are called militias. Those are called militias.
No, these were actual. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, Mommy, we have some fun parenting advice voicemails for you that our 92%ers sent in, and so much more. But Jason, I think we got to get to a little
new news.
Oh no! I did this all wrong.
Segment.
Yep. Yeah, he's incorrect.
Yeah, that was on me. I was a little higher up. Sorry about that.
Alrighty,
Mom,
this weekend
isn't it
is-
impressive how much better we've gotten at this show?
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I get to see you every week.
Why don't we do this? Call this.
New news.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew I was right.
You were. I mean, sure. We'll call it that. Travis, crush it, Travis.
You look a little dark, Trevor. You have a tan?
I know. No, it's just I'm in my
He was just in
cubicle.
Haiti.
I'm in my cubicle. I'm everywhere. I'm
Okay,
everywhere,
got it.
Mommy.
Got it. Looks like you guys are having fun.
Yeah, and we're about to have even more of a blast with you in this segment called New News.
Mom, give us your new news.
Nice.
There it is.
I
There
love
it is. All right.
This weekend is Mother's Day, and is this a real holiday, Jason? Are we considering this one a real holiday or
Fuck
made up?
yes. What are you
Yeah, we
talking
are.
about as a made-up
All right.
holiday?
Oh,
Shit out of
you
you.
always gotta ask. You always gotta
No,
ask.
this one's
The holiday bearer over here.
no. It's just it's a recognized national holiday by pretty much every country in the world has their own version of Mother's Day because there's nobody more important in this world than mothers. Nobody would be here without one.
This is true.
Well, we'll see how much longer it's true. It probably isn't that too like far down the road to they're having kids born out of some of these like synthetic wombs. You seen that, Mom? What do you think of
Yeah.
the synthetic
Yeah.
wombs?
Yeah. Well,
Would you ever do it?
Stuff happens.
Would you ever do it?
Would I ever do it? No, probably not.
No.
No.
How do you think? There's got to be something wrong with those people that come out of them, right?
No.
They're gonna have something wrong with them.
No.
No.
I mean,
don't think they're
it all
doing it,
has to
that's the
do with, your family's makeup and DNA and everything like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
No matter where you're born or how you're born, it's just going to be a basis of your ancestry, basically.
I don't
There
know
we
if
go.
sometimes if you're born next to a power plant, you can become a superhero. You can get superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, O.J. Woodard.
Yeah.
Well, that might be true because we were born in North Ridgeville and there were a lot of cornfields, so there's a lot of pesticides going on there.
Oh,
So maybe that's
nice.
why you're mutants.
Cool.
That's why
Maybe.
Jason's arms
Maybe.
look like that. Good for him. Mom, what do moms really want on Mother's Day?
They
a good
want to be
question.
with their children, which doesn't happen often, but when they're older. But yeah, that's basically it. It's time. That's it.
You like
Okay.
flowers always make you happy, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Nice.
flowers are nice, and
Pistachios.
yeah, I
Ooh,
like
pistachios.
pistachios. I do. I like macaroons or macarons, whatever they call them, French.
Ooh,
think you had- yeah,
you
those-
like those?
the little
I didn't know
sandwiches.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were a big fan of like the little turtles.
I love
The
those
chocolate
too.
turtles?
I love caramel and chocolate too. That's always good.
Always
Mhm.
the best.
Yeah,
Can't never go
can't
wrong with
complain
chocolates.
with
What do you
that.
think about it?
But basically, I think moms just want to be around their families. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it is what it is.
All right.
Well, there you go. You have any fun trips coming up anytime soon, Mommy?
I do. I'm headed to Mexico. Might try.
Oh,
Yes, going in July, and maybe some other trips. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll let you know later on. So
yeah. Let me know. It might just magically appear. I don't like to tell everybody where I'm going, but I do like to just pop up on people.
oh, cool.
Nice.
Keep me in the loop.
Yep, it's not super warm yet, so. But as
Nice.
soon as May happens, it starts getting a little toasty down here. So I understand not wanting
Yeah.
to come. So it's a little warm.
Yeah, might need to get you out of the toast and up to the fun parts of the spring and summer up in
I would like that.
up north. You know it.
Where are you going to Mexico?
I'm
Where?
going with Shannon, her best friend, and I'm going with Lisa. So we're going to do a
Oh, what a
trip
crew.
to Mexico. Go up.
Where-
I think it's Chichen Itza and Tulum. We're gonna go visit the ruins.
Oh, Tulum. Gonna see some cenotes?
I don't know. That's a
Cenotes?
good question. But
You should go and
I
see
liked
some
it when we
cenotes.
got to go to Mexico with when the Chiefs played there because we got to see
Mexico City.
Teotihuacan. So that was fun. That was
What's that?
wonderful. It's another place. Pyramids of the Mayans, and it's massive.
Oh,
Jason, did you know that there were pyramids in Mexico too?
One of the
I
largest.
knew they were down there. Yeah, the Aztecs. Yeah, they had them down there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't know their names though. Teotihuacan.
Yeah, Teotihuacan is one of the places
Nice.
that, in fact, some of their pyramids are even bigger than the ones in Egypt. So we'll have to, it's kind of interesting.
Wow.
They don't teach us that.
You think aliens built them? Be honest. You're under oath.
I don't know. I just think it's too hard to make sure that everything fits so well. They had to have technology that was, passed down through the generations, or somebody came and helped them. So who knows?
And that does it for new news.
Some people just know you could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like to check if your barbecue still works first before inviting friends over to cook out.
Like to check if you've got milk first before enjoying a big bowl of chocolate chip cookies.
Like to check if you've got your headphones first before starting your workout.
Like to check if you got your bike tires first before taking a mountain biking ride in New Mexico's mountain biking trails.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates in Northbrook, Illinois. Thank you to our partner, DraftKings basketball fans. It's crunch time. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and every game is do or die. With the finals on the horizon, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. Right now, you can play along with DraftKings Pick 6, a fresh and exciting way to experience daily fantasy sports. All new customers who play just $5 will score $50 in bonus picks to keep you locked in all postseason long. Getting started is simple, okay? All you're going to want to do is download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Sign up with code NEWHEIGHTS. It's as simple as that. Pick at least 2 players and choose if they'll have more or less of a stat. Like, hey, will they score 20 points or more or less? Or have 3 or more or less assists? Lock them in and compete against others for a huge shot at huge cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and sign up with code NEWHEIGHTS. Only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Jason, why don't we get to some parenting advice voicemails?
Yeah, I mean, Brandon, can we? Which one should we pick? Some of these, or should we just start rolling through them? What do you think?
Wait, were you asking? Was I supposed to answer? Oh shit!
I mean, I said Brandon.
My fault.
Do you want to roll through them?
Hey, Brandon.
How you been?
I've been good.
Always happy to have you.
All right, 1 through 5.
Let me talk to your mom for a second.
Go ahead.
All right, first voicemail.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am a mom of 2 boys, and I was
Stephanie.
just calling to see what words of encouragement would you give an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old boy to encourage them to try another sport besides. My kids love contact sports. They love lacrosse. They love tackle football. They like to wrestle. They like to box.
Those are some good sports.
We want them to try
Back to box.
baseball, to try basketball, but they're kind of like tunnel vision with contact sports. They love it. They can't get enough of it. So what are some
I
words
like these guys a lot.
I like these guys. They're our kind of guys.
and 7-year-old boys to encourage them to try other sports?
Great question, Mom. You want to take
Great
that one?
question. Yeah,
What
Mom,
do
you
think?
got it?
How did you get us into all of them?
Your dad was a big part of finding, different teams and things like that. But we always wanted you to just have a great time, have fun, keep busy. When you're moving, you're not getting in any trouble. Whatever sport you like, if you like, contact sports, and do that. If you like sports that are, playing badminton or whatever, do that. It's like you have to love what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to want to play.
Mommy, growing up, what was the one sport you loved watching us play the most, though? Like, what was the most exciting one
Well,
for
obviously,
you as a parent watching?
Yeah. Obviously, the most exciting was team sports, where hockey was a blast because it was constantly moving. So you could watch things. There was no stopping. It was, jumping off over the, the boards. You just were going all the time. So you were out there a lot.
You always had to keep an eye on us, too, in case we were going to throw our cups at you.
Yeah.
Very true.
But it was just, I love doing that because I paid attention to you and I got to watch you grow and blossom in hockey. But I also liked baseball because in baseball you would be up to bat maybe once, maybe twice, and you would catch the ball maybe once or twice, unless you were the pitcher or the catcher, which Jason
Right.
was. So he was constantly out there because he was catching and throwing, pitching.
They only put me on the mound when we hated the other team and they wanted to see me just strike fear into kids.
Yeah, and throw the ball like this close to their nose. Yeah, but I enjoyed the parents at those sports. Baseball, the parents were just awesome, and we laughed
Mom was
a
always
lot.
in the right. Yeah, Mom was always in the right field in the baseball games, having a comedy hour with all the other mothers on the team.
We were always telling jokes and laughing. It was great. And then they're like, "Wait a minute, my son's up to bat."
Yeah.
Mom, what do you think is the key to getting kids to enjoy sports? What did you used to do to try and get us to have fun or get us into new activities?
You were the ones that drove it. It wasn't us. You drove it. You said what you liked, what you wanted to do. If you wanted to be in a play, you were in a play. If you wanted to do swim cadets, you did swim cadets. If it's like we just went along for the ride. You guys drove everything, and that's the way it should be. Parents should stay out of it. They shouldn't push their kids into things they don't want to do. They're going to have a wonderful childhood. If they love what they do, they're going to get good at it. So that's as simple as that.
You guys did a great job of introducing sports. Like I remember Jason started playing football in middle school, and I was always 2 steps behind. So I was in 5th grade while he was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And he was starting to play football, and I was like, man, I want to play football. I remember Dad took me down to Heights Tigers tryouts, and I saw how many kids were trying out for the football team at that age, and I was just overwhelmed with like not knowing anybody and understanding like as a kid, you kind of want to play sports with your friends or people that you know and things like that. And you guys always found teams where we knew the kids on the team.
Well, definitely we would check out, who the coaches were, what parents were there, who was involved, if there were a bunch of parents that were involved or there were a bunch of parents that weren't involved. It's really important because as children grow up, they're not going to tell you anything. They're going to tell their friends stuff, and they're going to get to their friends' parents and talk to them. So I think you just want to surround your children with a huge group of individuals that are of like minds. So.
Yeah. I remember I was in middle school and I was playing for a new baseball team called CBA, Cleveland Baseball Academy.
Yeah.
And the academy was very like respectable in the baseball community in Cleveland. And I thought that my talent was there, but it also said that I had to maintain a GPA of 3.0 to stay on the team. And I looked at my dad after the tryouts and I was like, Dad, I think I could play on this team, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can keep up this whole 3.0.
The world has always been fascinated by unlikely pairings. Oil and water, fire and ice, sports and music. Yet nothing could prepare fans of magnetic pull of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, whose union has proven to be a cultural alchemy that continues to capture imaginations across continents. Their journey, which began with discreet glances and playful interviews, has now reached a crescendo that not even the most creative Hollywood scriptwriter could have conceived. It's not every day that a tight end for Kansas City Chiefs and a pop superstar find their lives entangled in a narrative so compelling that it blurs the boundaries between stadium lights and arena spotlights. But that's exactly what's happened, and the world can't seem to look away. What sets their story apart isn't just a collision of 2 high-profile careers or the Instagrammable moments snatched by paparazzi lenses. It's the unmistakable sense that, beneath the glitz, is a friendship built on genuine admiration and unwavering support. The world got its first real taste of this during a now iconic podcast episode, where the air felt charged with possibility. Listeners found themselves hanging on every word. Not because of gossip or scandal, but because of the rare honesty on display. Travis, fresh from Victoria's season, didn't talk about touchdowns or playoff dreams. Instead, he spoke of Taylor's resilience, her drive to push artistic boundaries, her willingness to risk failure for the sake of reinvention. Taylor, in turn, let her guard down in a way fans hardly ever see, trading her usual stage persona for laughter that was at once nervous and joyous. It was a kind of exchange that made even the most jaded observer believe in the magic of shared dreams. Social media predictably exploded. Hashtags trended for days, fan edits flooded TikTok, and think pieces analyzed the duo's every move. Yet underneath the frenzy was a quieter, more profound reaction. People felt seen. Here were two people who had reached the pinnacle of their respective fields, yet still struggled with the same doubts and insecurities as anyone else. Their vulnerability, broadcast to millions, became a mirror in which listeners glimpsed their own aspirations and fears. The Eras tour, already a juggernaut by any metric, took on new meaning in this context. Its Golden Globe nomination became more than just a professional milestone for Taylor. It became a symbol of what's possible when creativity is fueled by authentic connection. Travis's pride in Taylor's achievement wasn't performative. It was a kind of pride that comes from seeing someone you love conquer mountains only they can see. And just like that, the world found itself invested not just in the outcome of award season, but in the ongoing saga of two people learning to navigate fame, love, and ambition, all under the harshest spotlights imaginable. The ripple effects were immediate and far-reaching. Sports commentators who once dismissed pop music as frivolous suddenly found themselves referencing Taylor's lyrics on live broadcasts. Music critics who'd never watched a football game tuned in to see Travis's interviews, eager to decode the subtext in his casual mentions of date nights and celebratory dinners. The blending of fan bases created a new kind of cultural currency, one that transcended traditional boundaries and rewrote the rules of engagement. For all the speculation about red carpets and future collaborations, it's the small, unscripted moments that linger in the collective memory. The way Travis lights up when talking about Taylor's songwriting process. The way Taylor playfully teases Travis about his pre-game rituals. These are the snapshots that fans screenshot, meme, and revisit on sleepless nights, searching for reassurance that fairy tales can exist in the real world. The anticipation surrounding the Golden Globes is about more than trophies or acceptance speeches. It's about watching a chapter unfold in real time, knowing that whatever happens, the story itself is a prize. Because in an age of cynicism and curated perfection, Kelce and Swift have reminded the world that authenticity is the ultimate currency, and that sometimes the most compelling stories are the ones you couldn't possibly predict. So the world waits, not just for the outcome of an award show, but for the next twist in a narrative that has already redefined what it means to be a public figure. In their laughter, their vulnerability, and their unwavering belief in each other, Travis and Taylor have offered something rarer than fame or fortune: hope. Hope that love can flourish under the harshest scrutiny, that dreams can intersect in unexpected ways, and that sometimes the best stories are the ones still being written.